RGB Dads. My name is Jesus Peña,
I'm Tony Alvarez.
and we wanted to capture Tony's fatherhood experience from the time that his wife was pregnant. So, can you tell us how many children you have?
Yeah, so with the most recent birth, I have two girls now. One 4-year-old, and then now 3-week baby.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you think that fatherhood starts the day the baby is born or beforehand?
I really think leading up to it, you're just getting prepared for it. You're getting everything ready. But I truly believe once that baby is born, that's when the fatherhood starts. Because that's when that's your responsibility. That's your time to take care of your child. Like, no one else is going to do it for you. So you have to step up, and that's when I believe fatherhood starts.
Awesome. What types of things did you do to support your wife while she was pregnant?
Everything. Some housework, getting some food runs, taking her out to eat, or giving her like foot massages, kind of anything to kind of make it easier for her. So that way the pregnancy, 9 months is a very long time to carry another baby inside of you. So anything she needed, I'll try to help out, be as supportive as I can, even being with work and having a 4-year-old too. So
that's a lot to handle.
Yeah.
Right? And how was your wife's doctor chosen?
That was all her. I had no say in that. It was my wife had a doctor that also works at DHR or affiliated with him, and she chose that, and I said okay.
Okay. What was it like going to prenatal appointments, and did you feel like you were included in those appointments?
Yeah, so a lot of those, and I know 100% it's geared towards my wife. She's the one having the baby. And I like to go there for support, but I also like to know in case there's any information that I can know about that I can help my wife with. My wife's actual doctor is very, very nice, and it was just more of like her PAs, where they kind of were just focusing on her, which it should be, right? But even when they were asking questions about the father of the baby while I was in the office, it's kind of like if I wasn't there, and they're asking her my name, my date of birth. Well, I'm literally 6 inches away from her, trying to like support her, and so that felt a little off, a little awkward. But overall, like the prenatal appointments were great. And the first baby, we did some Lamaze classes. This time we didn't. We thought we knew what we were doing, but we had to refresh ourselves as we went. But so I would say that's kind of how I felt during those prenatal appointments.
Great. How about your wife's doctor? Was she the one that delivered the baby, and how many people were in the room?
Yeah, so once they know the baby's coming out, at first it's the nurse, and it's the nurse and I helping my wife, and I start to see the baby, and it's pretty cool. I like that. It's fascinating to me. And then all of a sudden she gets the doctor and the other nurses, and then all of a sudden went from just the nurse and myself to like 4 or 5 different people, and then the doctor comes in, scrubs up, gets everything ready, different trays are coming in. So it kind of turns hectic, and I want to be there to help out like next to her, but at the same time I don't want to be in their way.
Yeah.
It's much more important that the baby comes out safe than me being like right next to her. But the whole staff actually made it very comfortable for me to kind of stand in a certain area while being next to my wife, and the delivery be successful. So it's pretty cool.
It's a good experience.
Yeah.
And how did you feel while your wife was giving birth?
I'm excited about it. I love kind of being there and watching it. I love the kind of like seeing my child come out, and just kind of, it's not something you see every day. You see it a few times in your lifetime. You know what I mean?
That's right.
I get excited about it. I get pretty cool feelings.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And earlier you made reference to this, but since this is your second child, did everything you had learned from your first child, did it just all come back to you?
Yeah, no, not at all. So we thought we had everything ready, the bags and all this other stuff, and then all of a sudden the baby comes out, and it's like, how do I swaddle the baby? Like, what's the proper way to give her a bath again? Like, I know that I can't get the umbilical cord wet. Like, so like, do I just go around? And it's just like, it comes back within time. But I know when we were at the hospital still, my wife, she was saying that I did a very good job swaddling our firstborn. And so then she was like, "Can you do it again on this one?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And then she went up to use the restroom or whatever she had to do, and I was just like, "How do I do this again?" So I looked up YouTube real quick, and then did it. Came back, she's like, "See, you still got it." And I was like, "Yeah, I know."
YouTube's a lifesaver.
Yeah. So and then now, you know, she's probably better than me this go around than I was. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us today and go over these questions. We know that they're very important to new fathers, but are also good reminders when we have, you know, second or third children for our families. So
yeah.
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, and thank you guys. Thank you for
Thanks for watching.